I am live. Won't be long. It's just going to be as long as it takes for me to put on my nails. It's been fun. Not not really fun. I'm kind of over it. I can't wait till it's like really over and I can go back to getting my nails done like once every couple of weeks. But it has been fun learning to do them myself and to switch out and do what I can. But I will be happy to go back and being the pampered woman that I was born to be. Love me or hate me, I am me. I have to make a comment. I have to, because I was like switching around. The only person that I stayed, am I subscribed to him? Let me look. Or do I just see him all the time? Because he does hangouts every literally 5 minutes. That must be it. Tucker, because it doesn't say I'm subscribed. Anyways, I see on here and I listen to it for a second. I can't take much because I want to have like my say, and I just can't take much because I see people here like Side Chat Sluts, like Spirit of Salt, like IB Elf, these people. And, or just, even you, Jackie, saying, enjoy the spin thing. Every single one of you on here are hypocrites. Every single one of you have not done at one time or another gotten your hands dirty. You're never going to let Jen, Becca, for the most part, live this down. Maybe you will, maybe you won't, maybe some of you will, what have you. But it's hypocrisy. It's all bullshit. And if you have the IQ higher than that of like 74, you would see through that pretty quickly. It's completely hypocrisy. It's mob mentality. It makes you feel better. If I was sitting next to Jen, I would say, fuck that. You've got a man who loves you. I personally have met Stickers, Carl. I think he is an amazing man. An amazing man. There's no doubt in my body whatsoever that he is not abusive and that he does not go out to hurt people or abuse his wife or do anything like that. Quite the contrary. When I was getting yelled at before by somebody, he actually, was very calming to me and was very nice. You should have seen him with Jen in the limo, and she was throwing up because she drank too much. And he was very, helpful to her. He's never done anything to any of you guys, ever. Ever. And they want to talk about e-beggars with people. How about let's just all drop that? Because for the most part, every single one of you have taken money from somebody else. Jack Sparrow has taken money and gathered money and done it. Doesn't it embarrass? Are you just that stupid? Are you that stupid to not be able to see the hypocrisy of this? Level the playing field, say everybody is equal, but you want to feel like you're on some team, like it really matters. I guarantee you this. If Becca came on and did hangouts every single day and Stickers came on and did that, in a month time of just being somebody who was on there every day and, being funny and nice and blah, 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 they would have hundreds of people who would have their back. They would have, people saying Team Becca, Team Stickers. They would have that because it's all a joke. People are lemmings and they want to have people to follow. So right now they're going to follow whoever has the hangouts that happen the most, because nobody is better than anybody else. And everybody in this thing is a hypocrite. That's why, I've realized that. And so when I hear Jen say that she just said, fuck it after a while, you got to say, fuck it to all of this shit. Because if I can go through that myself, I know that there's everybody on there that I ever had a bad thought about probably, most likely, there's some people who are pretty true to probably how we perceive them. But for the most part, in their hometown, with their family, they're no better, they're no worse. They have people that love them. If they had a funeral, people would turn up. People hate them, people love them, people back and forth. It's a joke, and it's different if you were 12 years old, but you're not. I guess this is a fun game to you. I guess maybe what I should do for a social experiment is pick out somebody who doesn't just do the hangouts all the time. Like pick a picture um, Spirit of Salt or picture Side Chat Slut. And let me, for just 2 weeks, screenshot every single thing that they say and target them and make accounts that just will come after them and say, did you see them say that? Did you see them say that? Suddenly, they would be the most hated thing since Hitler. They would be, it's so easy to have people gaslight people. It's so easy to have people just play these games and go back and forth, and you're on this team one day, you're on that team one day. Am I saying that I'm any different than anybody else? No, I have to feel the need to say that over and over again, because that would be annoying too if I'm saying that I'm ever any different than anybody else. But doesn't anybody else want to like get off that roller coaster and stand up and say, I'm too fucking old for this, and this is really a joke? This is really seriously a joke? Really? Seriously. Hey, spoiled, unfiltered honey. Then you get some, hey, Nick. Nick, I know you're married, sweetheart, but you are one handsome man. Your wife is beautiful herself, but I saw a picture of you and I'm like, that man has some stunningly beautiful eyes. But back to this. Let's focus on Nick for a second. I could play it for you right now where Lion Crying Looney Lynn has said, I can't even say it. I can't utter the horrible racist thing that she said about Asian people, the horrible homophobic, transphobic thing she said about people. Why is she anything different than anything that Nick has ever said? Why? Why? And Uni, whether you like her or you hate her or blah, 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 why is she any different? Because she wrote a letter to herself or something happened here or she's calling racist. We can point to so many other people who do the exact same thing. Or when push comes to shove, they would do the exact same thing. Get anybody else up here and try hosting hangouts and try having people come after them and come after their kids and come, like I heard people trying to defend, not that many actually, she's got not that much support anymore. Looney, someone said, did you hear what they said about whatever? That's not an excuse. Why is it an excuse? You can use that for this time, but when somebody else wants to say, did you hear, like if Nick wants to say, hey, listen, have you heard about how they've come after my kids? Nick, is this really you? Yeah, you're being slammed, Jill, because of what you said about my friend Rory. If this is you, Nick, I'm going to make you an admin. I can't right now. When I get the other one, I will. And please take care of that one for any mods that are in here. Jill, because you called my friend Rory a bad mother. Nobody says that to her. And in fact, I'll take this time to do this. Let me call out anybody, the same people that when she had that beautiful live streaming house, the live streaming house that Lion Looney said was a swamp something that was on, it was on the river on one side, on the ocean on the other. It was one of 50 houses in America who can do that. It's $900 a night. It was an amazing place to go to. And she has a house that Looney will never walk into in her entire life. And because of her jealousy, she says that. But you all mentioned, even people who didn't like Rory have mentioned, that's what I heard. If you didn't, then I would like you to talk to Rory and apologize, because she says that you did, that you called her a bad mother along with fucking Monique. Monique, you fucking catfish. Monique, who said that you gave D hundreds of dollars, and I saw the proof that you gave him $130 because you try to buy your way into any man's life. Monique, who used your gay daughter's picture as your picture. Jill, I loved you and I supported you, and I said, I don't believe she did that. So if you didn't do that, that, I will give you the hugest apology, because I actually said that she usually supports women and wouldn't say that. But I will ask again, and maybe I can see the screenshots, because that's what was said, that even worse about having her kids have CPS called on them suddenly because I made a comment. Sam, people actually protecting Sam. Sam, whatever her name is, Teflon Sam, whatever her name is, the big piece of shit Sam, and people are supporting her, that's fine. Go ahead and do that. But then support everybody, because you're a hypocrite. Because there's nobody who's done or said anything worse than what Sam has said. So if Sam is the litmus test, if Sam is the level that we can go to, then we should be able to go to any level and say anything we want, because that's what you guys all say. And Vinny, thank you for pointing that out, Savage. I didn't know that. Vinny, who called to have CPS called on somebody. There's hypocrisy at its finest again. Vinny actually having the audacity to come into my room and talk about me saying to call CPS, which was not actually what I meant, but I'm not even going to go into that because I don't even care. I don't respect the people who were talked about. I don't even give a shit. But you have the audacity to actually come in here and say something when you've said to have CPS called on people yourself. Hypocrite. Hypocrite here, hypocrite there, hypocrite here, hypocrite there. You're all fucking hypocrites. And if you're saying you're going to just start up out and out light line, let's all just do that. Let's all download the programs that we know that are out there that'll make up screenshots. Let's just all start out and outright lying. Let's just all start going out there and outright saying whatever we want to, because that's how it is over here. Because it's a bunch of vapid dogs who just sit around and, you know, like look at Tucker. Tucker never spends... Nick spends time with his wife. That's how I can tell that if Nick and his beautiful wife fight, make love, have an argument, whatever, back and forth, they're a good working couple. You don't see Tucker doing that. You see Tucker on here 24/7. So I will label that, bam, bing, bad marriage. I can label so many people bad marriage. I can label Looney Lynn for her bad relationship. You got a man who won't even marry you. Oh my God. In fact, I got to play this. I got to play this for a second, and then I'm going to go. Let me play this. Where was I? Hold on. Because I got this sent. Hold on. Let me play this a few times.
Sorry, my nose is stopped up. Says that, especially... I'm sorry, that. Especially that. Especially that. Especially.
Now that doesn't sound like a stopped up nose, does it, guys? What does that sound like to you guys? Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? Should I play it again? Did you guys hear what that sounded like? Did that sound like a stuffed up nose? I will, Jill, and I will completely apologize to you if that is wrong, because I love you. I don't know you, but I love you. Truly. I think you are a sweet person, and what I love about you is I do the same thing. I'm women first. I want to stand up for the woman first. Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear her dentures slip, which Looney Lindy tries to say that everybody has dentures, and then she tries to blame this on her cold. Let's listen again. Listen to Looney Lindy's dentures slip, and imagine if she actually had this happen to somebody else. How many times would she play this loop over and over again?
I'm sorry, my nose is stopped up. I says that, especially. I'm sorry, my nose is stopped. I'm sorry. Especially.
What does that sound like to you guys? Does that sound like a little bit of slippage of the dentures? Does that sound a little bit like slippage of the dentures? And you know why we don't really give a fucking shit about Heather and what you did? Because you know what you did to us, Looney? You used Heather. You used that poor girl who was your boyfriend's daughter, who you never met. I will give you $1,000 tonight. Not tonight. It would have to be on Monday. In PayPal, if you produce a picture with you and with Heather for charity. We will give the money to charity. Produce a picture of you and Heather because you've never met the woman. You used her as a way for sympathy. You used her back in the day. We didn't know anything about her. We didn't know anything about her drug habit. You were the one that brought all that shit up. You were the one that did all that. You did that, and you used that as sympathy. You used that against us. What you did in the beginning, Loony Lindy, is you put out there a fake picture of a what is that called when the baby's in the belly and they have that, is it the ultrasound picture? You can tell I haven't had kids. But you had a fake picture out there. A fake picture. And we found the picture in Parent Magazine as like the #1 picture. And we said, oh my God, this woman is crazy. She's putting the picture from Parents Magazine. And then you said, oh yeah, well, that was just a joke. That was just a joke. That was just, whatever. And after that point, that was your thing to use because you had just broken up with Boris for the 1 millionth time, or he tried to dump your ass for the 1 millionth time. And so you did that. And now you've tried to gaslight, you've spun your way into making it like something that we've all called over and over again and all this stuff. No, you know my story. You know what I have called one person, and that was Kelly. And that was when everybody just wanted to get more information on you because we were sick of you. Sick. You think I care about how many dislikes I have? Do you think I really give a shit because you have people out there who can be trolls? I don't care if it's 50. It's all, it doesn't matter. It's stupid games. And so you have you got me off the thing now. Come on. How do you Pecos, Hank? Nobody would have known about the chick exactly. Nobody would have known about her. Nobody knew anything. You use that as a way to get back at people. The only person that I've ever called, you said people called the hospital. Prove it. Nobody called the hospital. You're lying. We've told you exactly what happened. What happened was Kelly was called, and Kelly was called because she welcomed it in, #1, and #2 was to try to get information on you to get your stupid ass to stop. Look at how many scopes you do. Look at how many people you attack. There's no way. You used to put a list of all the people that I have a problem with, all because of you causing and getting in the way and causing problems with your fucking troll playing games. Everybody else sees it now. Once it happens to them, they completely see it. So that's exactly it. No hospital was called. Prove it. You called my husband 2 times. You called my husband. You called my brother. Proven fact. My husband actually told somebody here in the bottom of YouTube that they talked to that, and I'm not talking about Rory. Maybe that person, I hope that person will come forward and tell them that they talked to my husband and that my husband told them that as well. I have no problem with showing the proof and anything like that. And you know that you did. And you use this, oh, everybody was called. Prove it. You're lying. Nobody called the nursing home on your mother. I said in that private hangout, oh, maybe I should call there. And you took that maybe I should call there thing, which was trying to stop you, as it was actually done. Prove it. Bring a nurse on. Prove it that I did that. Prove that anybody called the hospital. You're lying. I can admit the things that I can. You can't. Miss Foster, Miss Brown, Miss Ledford, Miss Convicted Felon. That's all we know who you are. You are Miss Convicted Felon. That's all that we have to know about you. And there's going to be a tape that comes out about all of the people, all of the children that you have harassed on here. The children that you've harassed. And you talk about people harassing children. You've done it. Tanya's children, Mara's grandchildren, Shauna's children, Rory's children, Boris's. We were just playing the video on that. Why? Because Boris's child just happened to have turned 18. It's okay that you called her the names of that. Now look at, and someone's going to say, well, Boris has said that. Boris has said that. So isn't that good for everybody then? Isn't that good for everybody? Nobody would have fucking clean hands. Nobody would have clean hands. So stop with this sophomoric thing that you do with you know, with that all these people do, with they're going to be team somebody on this and team somebody on this and just drop it all. Get off the roller coaster. Let's see if you stop. I actually have a very good feeling a lot of people that I don't happen to like would want to stop. I have a feeling for the most part, people aren't like that and they would stop. But it's people like you, Looney, who wound things up. Jack Sparrow wouldn't stop. He's behind the scenes. He hates his fucking life so much. He's never going to stop. Him and his 99-cent store glasses that are 5 times too small for them because he's got to get, dude, listen to me. Get some aviators that are a little bit bigger because you got a large head and you wear these like child size, you want to be Terminator sunglasses. You got a high voice and it looks just gay. It looks straight up gay. And yes, I'm going to go back to using that word. I was a girl of the 80s and I'm going to use gay. You look gay doing it, meaning you look stupid doing it. You look stupid. You look pathetic. If you don't already look pathetic enough, living with your mother-in-law in her 1978 trailer. God, shoot me if I was ever down to that level. If I was ever down to that level and had to be with a man that, with that mouth you can run, you can be out there working then, dude. You can be out there doing something. If you can do this stuff online and troll using 4 names, you can be out there making something in society and doing something, because you are useless and worthless as a man. Completely. And Jill, I will look into that. You're the only person I mean, the people who are nice, spoiled, unfiltered honey, I don't know who you are. I love you. I think you've got a great, then it's not just because you stick up, not even sticking up for me. It's actually saying what I'm saying is right. Say, Kat, what you said the other day about calling somebody a retard or whatever was wrong. I agree. It's wrong to do that. But when is everybody going to stop doing that then? I tried for a long time. People tried for a long time not doing that, and it doesn't go anywhere. It goes someplace for a little while. You get all this support. Then one thing happens, like I accepted money. It was Jen's money, actually, because I needed help, and suddenly it turned. I am so sick of that. I'm so sick of the stupidity of the people on here. I know I would look at half of you and judge you and be correct. I don't care about how much money you have. I care about whether you were born in a barn or not. You were born with manners. I can tell the people of you who are on here who actually have people who would like them, who would know them, not some completely real shut-in people. And I'm not even dissing shut-ins because they actually have a problem and can't get out. I'm talking about the people who, just like the big, huge fat guy who was trolling people because he hated himself so much. Trisha trolls. Trisha has not stopped trolling. And Trisha, with your too perfect with Tucker. And I know a lot of people don't believe the Trisha thing, but trust me, there's a panel of people that says otherwise, who she's done the same thing to, who've, like, you've run people away in tears of the shit that you've done. And we've seen the green rooms. You're not going to see green rooms of all the doxing of people that I have done. No, you're not going to see anything like that, are you? She does. Sig, do you happen to, Sig, I need that like intro because I'm going to start putting it on my videos. Please, I'll give you credit if you have that, the Glamorous Life one, please. If you're not an admin in here, I don't know why I can't see it. Is that the real Skiwi? Because Skiwi, when I come back in, I will give you a wrench because I hate you so fucking much and I don't even care. Brandy Lynn, I love you. I love you. Brandy Lynn, you are a good, good, good person. Completely. There's so many people on here that I will love to know. There's so many people on there that if you are brave enough to, one day, very, very soon, get a P.O. box, even for a week if you don't. I'm going to give you your address because you've got a big fucking gift coming your way for being one of the good people in your life. And yes, I remember, you know how I am. Ask my husband. I'm really foolish with my money, but I want to do that for some people. And if you want to say it's buying people off or doing whatever, no, they've already shown who they are. They've already shown who they are. They're the good people in life, not the people who sit there and just play these games. Janie, You disappoint me so bad. Janie, I wish you would right now come forward and say something about Rory and her kids. You know that she's gotten slammed. You know that she's gotten slammed by Lynn, saying things about how a bad mom. You saw her kids on video. You saw all the people. Come be a good person and come forward and stand up against this hypocrisy. Stand up against it. The bullies. Stand up. You're better than that, Janie. Why are you talking to her? Why? You know who she is. Disappointing to the nth degree. Jill, if anything, I'm going to read back what you said. You are one of the good people completely. If it's wrong, and because Rory was really hurt. Monique, I expect that from Monique because I saw how Monique lied on D. I saw how Monique completely lied on D. I've seen what she's done. I see how she quickly flip-flops, but you stick up for women. And I love that about how you stick up for women because I'm like that. And I think more women should just be like, I'm sorry, the woman comes first. I'm sorry, because we have it hard enough. We fight with each other enough on shit in life. So anyways, with that, spoiled, unfiltered honey, girl, I hope you're a girl because I love you. Massive hypocrisy and projection. Amen. Okay, I'll be back in a little while, bit, guys. It's really funny. People are saying now, this is really funny. I gotta say that. Thank you, spoiled, unfiltered honey. They are amazing. They are amazing children who are not like, oh my God, I wish they could just. And Corey's grandchildren are the exact same way. I didn't meet them, but Rory has not always been a kid person either. That's why I like it when people aren't kid people and you could judge kids because I'm not a kid person. And she said the same thing about Rory's grandchildren. And the people that I like tend to have children who are just with personalities and you let them be. And what did Lynn say? Janie, listen to me. You know, Lynn said that the children are going to have to go without costumes because Rory probably didn't even get them. And they've been planning their costumes since last August. Pictures have been posted. Janie, please stand up and say something. Well, you will be a good mother. I have a feeling you're a girl. You have to be. You could be a guy with that name. You know your Judaism, so you know what I mean. Anyways, okay, I will be back. Oh, I wanted to say this too. They're talking about like because I've been like all of a sudden very, demonstrative with my rants. I get it out, it's done. And I do feel bad on some stuff the next day. I really do. But then I figure like, fuck it for, coming back the next day because it doesn't matter to say anything because it's all hypocrisy. But they're saying that I've started drinking and that's going to be really bad for me. No, I haven't started drinking. But what's funny is Rory has to give a gift to somebody tomorrow that, somebody actually from YouTube. I can't say what it is because they're coming here to visit. So anyways, it's chocolate wine. I won't say anything about it, but I said chocolate wine, that is up my alley. So she's bringing that back tonight and I'm going to be drinking on chocolate wine. So, but actually I'm not a mean, quote unquote, drunk. I'm actually somebody who just cries a lot. Oh, I think she's back now. Did you bring my wine, bitch? Oh, I'm on live. Uh-oh, what is it, girl?
I brought you the wine, but what do you think I brought you as well?
Oh, God. Well, something Prince?
No.
Oh, glitter? Pink?
No. What have you been talking about alcoholic-wise?
Alcoholic-wise?
Yeah.
Is that on the glass?
Because Cat's a drunk.
Chocolate shop wine. This is the chocolate wine.
Oh! I got these upside down shots.
Pineapple upside down cake. Corey, if you're out here, I have pineapple upside down cake shooters.
And then for us, I got a spiked cold brew coffee salted caramel.
Oh, you can have more of those.
Yeah. It's 20% or 12.
And then coffee, this.
20%.
Oh, put this in the freezer, will you? Can you put this in the freezer or whatever? I'm gonna get it cold. Yeah, I want to drink my time. You guys, come back, you guys, because we're gonna be maybe telling some tales. Maybe we'll get a panel going on here. Maybe. I know, Skiwi, I should. The door was just wide open. Anyways, guys, I will talk to you soon. Bye. Woo!